Your boy, who is Hendo, and we back talking sports. So, All Star break is almost on its way. You know what I'm saying? All Star week will be here in a second, and I wanted to give my All Star starters in each conference and reserves in each conference. Um, I'm gonna start off in the East. In the East, mine was kind of similar to what was already there. I had Cade. I had I had Donovan Mitchell instead of Jalen Brunson. Um, but I had Cade, Donovan Mitchell, Giannis. Sorry, I had Cade, Giannis, Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brown, and Maxi. So I had Maxi, Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brown, Cade, and Giannis. But since Giannis' team was so bad, you know what I'm saying? Since Giannis' team was so bad, and then because this is the only reason why Giannis, I took him out of my starters and put Brunson in. It's because Giannis kept getting hurt and he hasn't played that many games. That's the only reason. But if we taking that out, then yeah, Giannis. Now my reserves, they go as follows. I have my number one reserve, of course, is my thumbnail, Jalen Duren. 18 and 11, two stocks, 63%. You know what I'm saying? Shooting 63%. And making, like, he doing more than just running, dunking, and jumping and jumping. His face up game has gotten he's really displaying that shit this year. And we're the first seed. Two um we deserve to have two all stars. So I have Jalen Duren as my first reserve. My second reserve is Jalen Johnson. I told y'all about him months ago. I told y'all about him last year that yo, he might be the one they need to build around. And lo and behold, what do Atlanta do? They're not gonna be any good this year unless unless they grab somebody at the deadline. But they build around him right, they'll be fine for the future. So I got Jalen Johnson. Then I got Brandon Ingram. I think what he's averaging what 21, 6 and 5, and um the Toronto is third in the East if I'm not mistaken, and they have won four in a row. And I think Brandon Ingram has been a big part of that. So I have Brandon Ingram as my number two reserve. Number three is Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes has played amazing defense. He's been, you know what I'm saying, him and Ingram, I believe, have been their top two players. Although I will argue maybe RJ Barrett is their most impactful player because go look at their record without him. Um, you know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion. My third reserve, I hate to do it, bro, but I'm actually gonna give it to Embiid. I think Embiid has been playing some really, really good basketball, man. Even in some of the losses, he's been playing some really, really good basketball. Like really, really good. And let me see, what is he averaging this year? Philly is a top five seed. He Embiid averaging 25, 7, and 4 on 48% shooting. So yeah, I think I'll give it to Embiid. Yeah. Um the next guy I would say, so that's Duran, that's Embiid, that's Jalen Johnson. The next guy, even though he playing like way worse than he played last year, um, I'm gonna give it to Cat. I know Knicks fans don't like Cat and everything like that, but he's averaging 20. He's averaging 21, 11, 47% from the field. I would give it to Cat as my next reserve. What up, Braxton Suplex? What's up? Yeah, the West is overpowering. Yeah, so that's Jalen Duren, Cat, Embiid, Jalen Johnson, and then I'm gonna throw a curveball at y'all. Y'all gonna disagree with this? And I understand. Peyton Pritchard. I think Boston should have another All Star. I think Peyton Pritchard. Y'all gonna disagree, but I think Peyton Pritchard has been great this year. He's averaging 17, 4, and 5. I think he could have a consideration for a reserve. You know what I'm saying? He probably won't get in at all, but that's just my opinion. I think he's been really great this year. You know what I'm saying? So I would have him there. Um, I'm kind of leaning towards Mobley, but then again, I don't think I would have Mobley over RJ Barrett. But I'm gonna go with Norman Powell. Just to be fair, Norman Powell has had a hell of a year. I know the Heat are like 7 seed or whatever like that, but Norman Powell's averaging 23, 4, and 2. No, Jalen Duran gonna get selected because he been hooping, and we got the best record. So yeah, I'm going with Norman Powell. He's shooting 47% from the field, 84% from the free throw line, 39% from three. And I think that he definitely has been hooping, and he got screwed one year in the West. I thought he should have been in. So yeah, I'm gonna go Norman Powell. And then if I'm going, uh, yeah, Norman Powell. Oh, this last one is tough. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to man, this one is tough because it's really between Franz Wagner and Paolo, and I'm kind of leaning more towards Franz Wagner. But also, you know who else has been hooping? Giddy. So this last one, I'm kind of going between Josh Giddy, shit, Con Knipple. But their team success is not, it's not up there enough. Like Josh Giddy is averaging 19, 9 assists, 9 rebounds, 19, 9, and 9. That's what Josh Giddy is averaging. So it's really between them. But I'm gonna give it to RJ Barrett. I know it sounds crazy to give it to him, but Paolo been hurt a lot. RJ been hurt too, but I think RJ's impact on winning is a lot better. And that's just the way I feel, bro. Mobley has been great too, but I think RJ Barrett has been better than Mobley. So those is my reserves for the Eastern Conference. A couple a couple like curveballs. Like I got Jalen Duren, Cat, Jalen Johnson, Peyton Pritchard, uh, R.J. Barrett, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes. So those is my reserves, and of course, I had my I'm sorry, y'all. That's who I forgot. Take off Peyton Pritchard and put Jalen Brunson on there. That's who I was forgetting. I disagree, Buki. I disagree. But you got it. I disagree though. Because RJ Barrett is averaging the same shit as Scotty. And they have a losing record without RJ. I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm gonna take Peyton Pritchard off, throw Jalen Brunson on there. Now in the West, listen, the West got some demons over there. I ain't gonna lie to you. The West got some demons. Of course, my starting lineup was uh, Steph, Shea, Luca, and yeah, Steph, Shea, Luca, and I think I had Jokic. Yeah, Jokic, and then the reserves I had Wemby. I had Wemby. I had Minnesota just get one. I think Minnesota just get one. I had Wemby, Book. I want to throw Kawhi Leonard in there, but I really Murray, of course. I had Book, Murray, Wemby. Oh, I don't want to put Kawhi in there, but he been hooping. I gotta throw Kawhi in there, bro. I got to, bro. I gotta throw Kawhi in there, bro. Like I got to throw Kawhi in there, bro. He. I don't like that nigga, but he really been hooping, bro. Um, Jokic. No, Jokic was already starting. I had Jokic starting. Um, Coop, Keontae George, KD. Yeah. So I have KD, Keontae George, Coop, D Book, Kawhi, Chet. My bad. Yeah, Chet. And you know what? I give the Rockets to Shangun. Shangun. Wait. Yeah, Shangun. So yeah, that's where I be with it at. Those is my basically East and West All Star starters and reserves. Denny, if he get in, I wouldn't be tripping, but he wouldn't be on mine. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this was kind of tough. I'm gonna be real. It's a lot of talent in the NBA right now. Now these niggas don't play defense. It's only a few teams that really play defense, bro. And you know my team is one of them. He gonna be in there, bro. You might as well. If you think LeBron ain't gonna be in a All Star, you crazy. LeBron will be an All Star, bro. That's not happening. He might not be a starter, but he gonna be an All Star. I mean, he averaged 22, 7, and 6 or something. I just said he shouldn't be a starter. I really don't care about him being. He should. If he get in though, Kawhi should be in though, and like Harden should be in. If he get in, Harden and Kawhi should be in. If that's what we doing, or Keontae George should be in. Yeah, that's why I took I took Giannis out of my starters and put Brunson in there. But yeah, Jalen Duran, I believe, should be a All Star reserve. I don't see how he doesn't get a spot. I would think it's highway robbery if Jalen Duran don't get a spot in the All Star game on the reserves. LeBron is going to be in there. They're going to milk it. Of course, they got to make their money. Side note: this has nothing to do with the NBA. So I'm gonna go off on a tangent. This has nothing to do with the NBA. This is more so on football. I'm probably gonna change the title of this because of this. Y'all mad? I know y'all mad, man. Listen, it's not our fault that they replaced Drake May with Shador. That's not our fault. You mad because we voted for him, and then you mad because of the coaches and the players. The coaches and the players, they said put him in there. The NFL trying to milk it and make money because they see a draw. That's not our fault. I know y'all mad. Probably didn't deserve it. You didn't deserve it. A lot of people get a lot of stuff that they don't deserve. It's life. It is life. Get over it. I never seen this many people care about the Pro Bowl in my life. Nobody even watch that shit no more. It's not even a real game no more. It's flag football. But y'all mad. It's not our fault. Maybe if you vote for your player a little more. Nah, I ain't gonna say he deserved it. I'm being realistic. There's other quarterbacks that deserved it, but I'm not mad he got it. No offensive line. Think about this. No O line. O line is horrible. His starting running back got hurt after a couple weeks. His best pass catcher got hurt. So he's really working with nothing. Jerry Jeudy was a little better down the stretch. He has a great defense. He made tons of mistakes. I tell you this though. I didn't hear nothing about JJ McCarthy, who got 11 touchdowns in 12 games and 12 interceptions. I didn't hear nothing about him. These are the quarterbacks who should do. When he played against Cam Ward, what happened? That's all I know. When he played against Cam Ward, what happened? That, that's all I know. Y'all care so much about the Pro Bowl. Why? What did he do to make y'all niggas that mad? Why do you care? It's a Pro Bowl spot. Who cares? Bro, I've never seen as many people be mad over a replacement Pro Bowl spot at that. And then I seen somebody say, is this equivalent to Bronny getting the All-Star spot? Yeah, if Bronny was projected to go top in his class or top at the draft, was Bronny projected to go top in the draft like Shador? No. Was he the most, was he the best? Shador was the most accurate quarterback coming out of his class. Was Bronny that? No. No. He was not that. Did he take USC from a trash organization to the March Madness? No, he did not do that. The Seahawks gonna win, bro. I'm telling you right now. They're not gonna be able to do nothing with that defense, bro. Drake May barely skated by the Denver defense, bro. And if Jarrett Stidham didn't throw that dumbass interception, maybe the Broncos win. If Bo Nix had played, I guarantee you the Broncos would have won. And if Jarrett Stidham don't throw that dumbass interception, maybe they still do win. If Sean Payton go for the 3, You see what kind of game it is. Go for the fucking field goal. If Sean Payton go for the field goal, maybe we sitting in here talking about something else. The Patriots, bro, have they didn't had the easiest run to the Super Bowl I've ever seen in my life. They played a perennial playoff choker in Justin Herbert. They played a perennial choker in Justin Herbert. Then they played whatever's left of CJ Stroud. Then you played a backup quarterback. I ain't watching the Super Bowl because I don't give a damn who win. I'm not a fan of either team or quarterback. But hey, whoever wins, they gonna deserve it. But like I said before, man, these are my all-star starters and reserves for the East and the West. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I appreciate y'all. Julius Irvin, baby. I'm out. Peace.